What do you think of people who drop out of high school? What is your opinion on students who drop out of high school or don't attend college? Do you think that students that drop out of high school or do not attend college are irresponsible? What is your first impression of a student who has dropped out of high school? What do you think someone's life will be like after they drop out of high school? What do you think of students who drop out of high school?
I think that it's irresponsible, and if you don't get a high school degree, then you can't really go anywhere in the future with that.
Personally, I believe that if you drop out of high school, it's a bit of wasted potential. Yeah, I think so. I also think there are some that can do well, but I feel like if you go to college and you stick with it, you're definitely gonna have a better life than someone that doesn't. You're gonna also make more money too, so.
I'm sorry, my first impression is a very negative one, which would only be changed depending upon what the student does subsequent to having dropped out of high school.
Well, if they didn't work hard in high school, it's probably why they dropped out. So they're probably not going to work hard in the real world, and it's probably going to end up not very well for those people.
I feel like they need alternatives to dropping out. Obviously, they have some obstacles or barriers that are causing them to have to drop out, and unfortunately in today's economy it's going to cause them a lot of difficulty being self-sufficient and productive.
What do you think of teen pregnancy? What's your opinion on teen pregnancy? What do you think of teen pregnancy?
It can be prevented, and people need to be smart about it.
I think it's very irresponsible and kind of unintelligent to be doing something like that at this age.
I think that the people that are pregnant as teens are stupid. If they're old enough to have sex, then they're old enough to use protection, and they're old enough to make their own decisions. So if they screw up their life, they screw up their life. And
What do you think when you see a homeless person on the street? What do you think when you see a homeless person on the street?
I think that they stop trying and caring about their life, and that they're literally just low lives. You did something to get in that position, you don't just end up there. Obviously at some point in your life you made a wrong decision.
I think they're probably pretending most of the time, just asking for money, and that's like their life job. Some of them aren't even homeless.
Do you agree that Muslims are identified with terrorism? What is the first thing that comes to mind when you see a Muslim wearing the hijab?
Unfortunately, yes, I believe it is. Do I personally stand with that? No. I believe that a certain part of the country identifies the religion with terrorism, and unfortunately, certain demagogues take advantage of that misconception.
In the back of your mind, it's kind of just what if that person is bad? But then, if you really think about it, it's not that bad.
Do you agree that dress code is more strict with girls than it is with boys? Is dress code in school more strict with girls than boys?
Yeah, I mean, especially in middle school, I feel like they were super strict about it. But I know definitely guys show their arms and their backs as much as girls do, and girls get crap for it. And
I guess.
Does our shoulders distract you?
No.